In this video, we will create an escalate action for a request or ticket item in a list. This escalate action will go into the list ribbon, the item ribbon here, just like these ones right here. We'll have an escalate one up here. It also can go into the ECB, the edit control block as they call it right here, an escalate action that can be accessed there, or into the items ribbon up here, the item list ribbon, and then an escalate can go there. So in order to do this, we have to go to custom actions and create a custom action to escalate. So in our list, it's not here now, but we're going to create a new custom action, and we're going to call it escalate. And we're going to say where we want it to show up. So a display form, the edit control block, the list view ribbon, and we can also enable multiple items to escalate multiple ones if we wanted to do that. We can add a tooltip text and change the icon if we want to do that also. We're not going to do that in this case. We'll just keep it fairly simple, but we do need to add an action. So when the button is pushed, these actions that I'm going to put here will run. One is update the list item. The list item is the current item that we're in, and we're going to set that priority to high. So to do that, we're going to go here into the predefined values and map a column, and we're going to choose the priority as the one to escalate, the one to put in the value here of high. So we're going to change it to high and do OK. So this one action that I just added to this custom action will set the priority to high. Now we want to add another action, update list item. Perhaps we want to do something like set the due date to today. Sure, why not? That sounds good. Now in any kind of these escalate actions, you can define what action you want it to be. These are just some examples of the possibilities and the way you can put multiple actions into one custom action. So when you press the button, it's going to run these series of actions automatically and make it very easy to escalate a ticket or an item or a request as per your requirements. So we've done two actions now: set priority to high, set due date to today, and let's do another one called we're going to send an email to someone here. I'll send email to James or Stevo. Let's say he's the manager or something, and we want to send it. So it's going to be from the kind of system address. This would be subject to your particular requirements and your environment. Well, I'll put that one in here. But who's this going to go to? Let's send it to James here. So we're going to go to users and groups. He's one of the people in our Active Directory, so we'll put him there. You can also send it to somebody in a column. You might want to send an email to the assigned staff that it's been escalated, so we can include that also, or certain email addresses. So let's do that, and then we'll add that again, the assigned staff from the column here, the assigned staff. So two people are going to get notice that of this email. What email they're going to get? Well, it's the escalation email that we've created. This was done in the mail templates. So let's I'll go into that right now. That'll be another tutorial on creating the mail template. But basically, the mail template is a pre-configured email that will go out there. So we can do OK. And now we have three actions that we're going to escalate when the button is pushed by the user who wants to escalate a ticket. And then when the post action processing means that after the button is pushed and the work is done of these three actions, we're going to reload the view, or we could also redirect it and do other things here. So let's just have that simple action set up right now. We're going to save it, and now we have an escalate action here. You can edit it, delete it if you want, but let's look back at the ticket list now that we were just in and open up this item here. Any one of these items should have an escalate on here right now. There's an escalate button here. There should be, I might have to refresh. No, there's escalate one here. And up here on the items ribbon is escalate. That's because we added that, and when we created the action, we decided to show it in the display form, the edit control block, and the list ribbon items tab in the list ribbon. Now if we go here and escalate this, it will, whichever way we want to do it, from here, there, or the other, it will run these actions, and these actions will take place. It'll tell you the status, and these three actions are run, then it's closed, and it will refresh the screen, and now it's been set to high. it's been assigned to, no, it's been email was sent out, and the due date was sent to today, which is April 16th. So we run that action simply by pushing a button. So we can put any number of actions up here. That's just one example, and define what we want to have happen to make it very easy to manage the progress and resolution of this ticket through its various phases as it moves along in its path. So that's one type of custom action here, and you could add other ones and have them show up in different places and do different things and different series of actions to really add a lot of power to your applications. Thank you.